It is now my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker. He has excelled in many ways, academically and athletically. He was named a commended student in the 2011 National Merit Scholarship Program, participated in track, swimming, and cross country. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our salutatorian this year, Andy Testa.
Good evening. As anyone here who knows me can tell you, I'm not a big fan of speaking, let alone speaking to a big crowd like this. So my heart's going about 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Commencement day. It can be an overwhelming day, as it is both an end and a beginning. Today is the end of the first part of our lives, the childhood days, which is arguably the best part. These were the good old days, where you could go out and play whenever you wanted, without a care in the world. Those blissful, stress-free days, when there was always tomorrow to get your work done, so that today you could go to the beach, play some sports, or build some flimsy fort out of whatever you can find. Even as we got older, and were given more and more homework from school, there was always still plenty of time to do what we wanted now and just do our homework later. Sometimes later was 1 in the morning, but it was still later. As of today, however, we are beginning a new phase of our lives, the adult phase, during which time we'll be both starting out and starting over. We are starting out into the world. This adventure can be both exciting and challenging. Whether our futures lead us to college, in a career, or in the military, we are all leaving behind what is familiar to us and being cast into the real world. Up until this point, we have generally had all of our needs taken care of for us. We haven't had to worry about failing and not having some kind of support system to help us get through it. However, in the near future, or maybe even now for some of us, we will have to take on more responsibility and face bigger consequences to our decisions. As we look towards the future, we can also see that we are starting over from square one. A prospect I believe is more frightening than exciting. Some of us will have to make all new friends because the ones we have had for years now, or in some cases even since kindergarten, won't be around anymore. We will also have to adapt new habits that take into account the expanded responsibilities of college life or life on our own. And finally, we'll have to learn to make bigger decisions by ourselves. This commencement day is both an end and a beginning, but we should not focus on the ending, but on the beginning, and all of the exciting opportunities and experiences that await us. As a final note, I would just like to say congratulations to everyone. Fellow students, you made it. Parents, you guys can all take a little breather. And finally, congratulations to the teachers, because you didn't go lose your minds having to deal with it. Thank you. I would now like to hand the podium over to the student and faculty choice speaker, Tyler Costco.